Have you ever wondered how to make authentic Italian pizza at home? Well, let's demystify the process. It's simpler than you might think, and the best part is, you probably have most of the ingredients in your pantry already. We're talking about flour, yeast, tomatoes, and of course cheese. Today, we're taking a culinary trip to Italy without leaving our kitchen. By the end of this video, you'll know how to create your own delicious Italian pizza right in your kitchen. So let's get started. The first step in making authentic Italian pizza is to prepare the dough. This foundation of the pizza is where the magic begins. Start by mixing together your pizza flour. You can use regular wheat flour or special pizza flour, whichever you prefer. To this, add 7 grams of dry yeast, a crucial ingredient that will give your dough its rise. Now, let's add some flavor. 2 teaspoons each of sugar and salt go into the mix. Next, pour in 325 milliliters of warm water, followed by 2 tablespoons of olive oil. This blend of ingredients will give your dough its characteristic taste and texture. Now roll up your sleeves and start kneading. Work the dough until it's smooth and elastic, a sure sign it's ready. Then place your dough in an oiled bowl, cover it, and let it rise. This process, which should take about an hour, allows the dough to double in size and develop its flavor. Once the dough has doubled in size, it's ready to be transformed into a pizza base. While the dough is rising, it's time to prepare the pizza sauce. Let's start with 400 grams of crushed canned tomatoes. To this, add a clove of minced garlic for that aromatic punch. Now, for some herbaceous notes, sprinkle in a teaspoon of dried thyme. Then, a pinch of saffron for a subtle earthy flavor. Season the sauce with salt and pepper to taste. The real trick lies in blending these ingredients together. The secret is to blend until the sauce becomes smooth and uniform, ensuring every bite of your pizza is bursting with flavor. And voila, your pizza sauce is ready. Now that the sauce is ready, it's time to heat up the oven. With our dough and sauce ready, and the oven preheated, it's time to assemble the pizza. This is where the magic happens, where all our ingredients come together to create a symphony of flavors. First things first, we need to roll out our dough. On a lightly floured surface, start stretching out the dough, working it into a round shape. Remember, we're aiming for a medium thickness. It should be thin enough to get that classic pizza crunch, but thick enough to support all the delicious toppings we're about to add. Now let's move our dough onto a baking tray lined with butter paper. The butter paper will ensure that our pizza doesn't stick, so every slice will be perfect. Next, we move on to the sauce. Using the back of a spoon, spread an even layer of the tomato sauce all over the dough, leaving a small border for the crust. This rich, aromatic sauce is the heart of our pizza, so don't be shy with it. Then comes the fun part: toppings. Start with a generous layer of shredded mozzarella cheese. This will give us that delightful ooey gooey cheese pull we all love. Following the cheese, add your favorite toppings. Today, we're going for classic pepperoni, slices of fresh mushroom, and black olives. But remember, the best part of making your own pizza is that you can customize it to your heart's content. Finally, it's time to bake. Pop your pizza into the preheated oven and let it do its thing. After baking for about 12 to 15 minutes, or until the crust is golden and the cheese is bubbly and slightly browned, your pizza is ready to be enjoyed. And there you have it. A perfect restaurant-quality pizza, hot and ready in your own kitchen. Now comes the best part, enjoying your homemade Italian pizza. With oven mitts on hand, carefully open the oven door and use a pizza stone or baking sheet to slide under your pizza. Once secure, slowly pull it out of the oven. The sight of the perfectly golden crust and the melted bubbly cheese is nothing short of a masterpiece. Next, take some fresh basil leaves. Tear them into smaller pieces and sprinkle them across the top of your pizza. This will give it that extra pop of flavor, making your pizza even more authentic and delicious. Now grab a pizza cutter or a large knife. Start from one side and push it all the way to the other, making sure you cut all the way through the crust. Repeat this in the opposite direction, creating perfect slices. Finally, serve it hot. Whether on a pizza peel or a cutting board, it's ready to be savored. And there you have it, your very own delicious homemade Italian pizza. Enjoy!